Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Hey, Mashi.
Good morning.
Everybody.
Good morning, Melissa.
Hey, how are ya?
You guys.
What's that? Can you hear us, Mashi?
All right, I can hear you now.
How you doing?
Good, good. Good to see you all, hear you all. Melissa, do you know if you have gotten anything from Pasco County on HSIP?
Yes. We're going to be having a meeting with Newport Richey here soon.
Oh.
And then the whole Geiger Road thing is still kind of up in the air, but yes.
That's good.
Yep, it is.
We did have a sample report for RFCs that we supplied to Clearwater. You know, if I think I attached it to an email and sent it, but that's one thing if in case, they need a sample.
Okay. Thank you.
Morning, Brandy.
Well, hi there. Good morning, Rick.
How you doing?
Very well. How about you?
Pretty good.
Good.
It's going to wait a couple more minutes and let a few people come in still.
Sounds good. Thanks, Blaine. All right, Blaine, you ready to roll?
Yeah, we can get started. Good morning, everyone. I'll try to fill
Good morning.
Mark's shoes. I don't know if I can do that, but he's on a plane actually right now to go to a cruise. So I'm a little jealous of him right now.
For sure.
Well, do you want to just go down the list for introductions and then we can do the approval?
Yep, sure thing. All right, so hey, everybody, I'm Melissa Shepherd with JMT, a FDOT District 7 safety consultant. Just to let everybody know, this meeting is being recorded, and if you are not speaking, please mute your mics. So I'll just go down the list here. Brandy Howard.
Good morning, everybody. Brandy Howard, Suncoast Safety Council. We're the licensed DUI program in Pinellas County and also traffic school.
Thank you much. Brenton.
Brenton Mosier, USF Cutter.
Thank you. Kathy. All right, well, Kathy is on the line. Oh,
Oh, sorry, Kathy
Yeah.
Gadamer, City of Dunedin.
thank you much. All right, Richard Hartman.
Hey, Rick Hartman, City of Clearwater Transportation Planner.
Thank you, sir. Eric.
Hey y'all, Eric Henry with FDOT District 7 Safety.
Thank you. Jim Hartwell.
Jim Hartwell, Element Engineering, D7 Safety Prime.
Thank you much. All right, Blaine.
Blaine Loring, Pinellas County Sheriff's Office, Traffic Unit, and Vice Chair on Pinellas CTST.
Thank you. Mashid.
Good morning, Mashi, the Rusty American Quality Consultants, FDOT Safety Ambassador.
Thank you. Robin Morton.
Good morning, everybody. Robin Morton with Mother's Against Drunk Driving, West Central Florida.
Thank you. Lori.
Hello, everyone. Lori Paleo with JMT.
Thank you. Jim Reiser.
Jim Reiser, D7 Law Enforcement Liaison.
Thank you. Miss Joan Rice.
Joan Rice, Pinellas County Public Works.
Thank you. Rick Adams.
Good morning, Rick Adams, Nation's Traffic Safety Schools, and also Florida Providers for Traffic Safety.
Thank you. John.
John Reeman, Pinellas County Public Works.
Thank you. Sheila Rainey.
Good morning. This is Sheila Rainey. I'm with Johns Hopkins All Children's, and I'm in oversee bike and pedestrian safety.
All right, thank you. Autumn Westerman. Oh, she might be having mic problems. She says Pinellas County Schools. Put that in the chat. All right, thank you. Mike Zinn.
Mike Zinn, Florida Department of Transportation, District 7 Traffic Safety Office, and George Edmondson.
George Edmondson with Benish District 7 Safety Council.
Thank you, guys. Isabel.
Good morning, Isabel Zuluaga with District 7 Safety Office.
All right, thank you. And was there anyone else who joined the meeting who I did not call your name? Let me just check the chat. Nope, it was just Autumn. Okay, I think we're good, Blaine. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Melissa. If we could move into approving May minutes and somebody to second that, please.
I'll move approval. This is Brandy.
Thank you. And a second. It doesn't hurt, I promise.
I second it, Rick Adams.
Thank you. All right. So I'll start off with our enforcement. And Melissa, if I miss something, just yell at me. I'll start off with enforcement for Pinellas County. You guys still hear me okay?
Yes, we can hear you good. Oh. Thanks, Blaine.
Okay, so last week, I think it was our ECHO unit and our community policing deputies. They conducted an initiative in a couple different locations, one of which was on Gandy. I think they were trying to focus on racing or just traffic enforcement mostly, but they made 25 traffic stops at least. I had 1 DUI arrest. It was a 1-day event with at least 8 members participating. This week we have 6 of our members in the IPTM Traffic Symposium in Orlando. They'll be coming back today. We're working on speed grants right now. We pretty much have 3 or 4 deputies doing that. Seems like every day. The week leading up to Memorial Day, we had 12 details for speed on that. That's been ongoing since November of last year, and it wraps up, I believe, September of this year. And HVE is starting, I'm pretty sure, next month. And next month in July, we have a DUI wolf pack. And that's pretty much it for Pinellas that I am aware of. I don't know that I heard any other Leos in here. Did I miss that?
I don't think so, but Jim has his hand up.
Okay.
Yeah, Jim Reiser, D7 Law Enforcement Liaison. Just building out one Blaine said. We wrapped up the click it or ticket program on the 2nd, so agencies are reporting their involvement now. Future programs coming up is Operation Southern Slowdown. That's going to be coming up in July 15th, I believe, through the 19th. That is primarily a speed-focused initiative. Any agencies that have a speed and aggressive grant will be participating in that. It's part of their grant protocols for this. And then coming up towards Labor Day, it's drive sober, get pulled over. Just Pinellas County is usually heavily participating in everything along with all the other agencies over there that they partner with. So that's what's coming up on the radar for enforcement. There'll be probably some information coming out on our press conference at D7 in Tampa for Operation Southern Slowdown. We're going to ask agencies to participate in that and have a presence in that. And that'll be on the 15th right now, shooting for 10 a.m. So I'll yield back to the group unless there's any questions.
Thanks, Jim. Wow, it's kind of surprising there's no other law enforcement in here. That's kind of unusual. I guess we'll go into engineering if nobody's got anything else on that part.
And Pinellas County doesn't really have anything to add for engineering, and I don't know if St. Pete is there.
I can hop in. We've got several things to talk about. I know Cheryl reached out and said neither her or David would be able to attend today, so I do have an update from them. But I'll just go through all of our stuff real quick. So on the engineering side, we did just complete a speed study on State Road 586, which is Curlew Road. That went from west of Bogey Lane to east of Sequoia Terrace. And as a result of that speed study, they're making a recommendation to lower the speed there from 45 down to 40, which looks like it has not yet been implemented, but should be coming up shortly. So that's just something to be aware of, either as you're driving through there or if you're looking to do enforcement over there, that speed limit has been reduced a little bit. Stuff we've been up to lately, we just participated in a walk audit in Oldsmar. With a lot of participation from City of Oldsmar. Fort Pinellas was out there. We walked a few corridors in the Oldsmar areas, State Road 580. John was there. Some good discussion from the group, some good suggestions made there. Got a little bit warm towards the end, but mostly shaded, mostly. We also did a walk to beach day in Treasure Island a little bit later last month. They do that in place of their walk to school day because they don't have schools in that district there. But that was a really great opportunity. We're out there on the street talking to people. We fit a couple of helmets, handed out some safety stuff, helped people cross the road. Really cool event. We hope they'll invite us back for that next year. Let me see what else. We do have a ton of banners that we're hoping to give out to some folks. I know Click It or Ticket just ended, but we have these buckle up banners. We have around 20 of them that we're looking to distribute to our safety partners. They're pretty small. So if anybody's interested in one of those, please give us a holler. We're happy to provide you with a few of them. I believe that is all I have for us, but let me read out what Cheryl sent over real quick, just so we have the City of St. Pete update. They are working with FHWA on their funding agreement under the Safe Streets and Road for All program. They'll have the city update their Complete Streets implementation plan. They expect to be under agreement later this summer and will undergo solicitation this fall for consultant support to update the plan. They are also continuing to work with us on their HSIP grant for bike zippers. Progress should be coming shortly on that, and she might be able to provide some more information during the HSIP update. But they are also working to evaluate a reduced speed school zone for the new Mangrove Bay Middle School, and is working with developers and PCS on determination of other traffic control devices such as crosswalks, etc., to support the campus. And finally, they are working with Fort Pinellas and City of Gulfport to wrap up a safe street study of 49th Street from 1st Ave to 24th Ave South. It's expected to be finalized later this summer and adopted by both cities and Fort Pinellas. Once completed, they'll be working to advance the recommendations, which is likely to include a feasibility study for a land repurposing. So if anybody has any questions related to any of that, maybe just drop it in the chat and we can get it over to Cheryl and David for a response. But I believe that is all that I have.
Thanks, Eric. I appreciate it.
Sir.
Anybody else with engineering, and we can move into bike ped?
I'll add something just for Pinellas County, just something exciting. We have a signal cabinet wrap program, and 7 out of the 8 for this year have been wrapped. So I'm just going to drop a couple of pictures in the chat just for you guys to look at, keep an eye out while you're in Pinellas County. We're real proud of it, and I think they turned out real good. So if you want to, you can even give your opinion of which one's your favorite. So thank you.
Thank you. Anybody with bike ped?
Sure, I can go over a couple things. It's more education, but we'll cover some bike ped. So we just wrapped up another year of our driver's ed tuition reimbursement program. So we have 3 new certified driver's ed teachers in Pinellas County. So this is funded through an FDOT grant. So the school district pays for the tuition, and then we reimburse them through the grant. So that way we can get more teens learning about driver's ed. And we're also working on launching a geofencing education campaign about the mid-block pedestrian signals that are coming to 4th Street.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else on bike ped? Or are we just going to go into education? Anything? Good.
So I'm a trainer for helmet fitters. So if anybody's interested, I will be doing a class with St. Pete PD coming up soon. So if anybody else needs any trainings, I can do those for you and get people trained to be helmet fitters.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep.
Anybody else for education and EMS?
I have some more for education.
Perfect. Go for it.
And so I have been going to Pinellas County schools during the school year. We've gone to Blanton, Seminole, Fairmount Park, Sanderlin, a couple others here and there to do helmet fittings for kids, trainings for teachers. We've trained some teachers to be helmet fitters for their schools, but we've also done some bike rodeos with the teachers to help them out and kind of get them settled. We also did a bike rodeo training in Pinellas at our hospital location and had, I think, 15 people there. So there's some more people out there that have been trained in bike rodeos now. And then we also did a bike poster safety contest. Pinellas County had 2 entries, both from Fairmount Park Elementary School. One of the entries, I mean, both of the entries were amazing, but one of the entries we're going to use for reproduction and use it for some marketing materials. We'll put the poster image on one side and then bike safety tips on the other side, in hopes to be able to pass those out during the school year next year so that we can get the education out to kids, but also show them something that another child did to show bike safety.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
Anybody else?
Yes, this is Rick Adams from the Florida Providers for Traffic Safety. We just finished up our biannual mailing to all the judges and hearing officers in the state of Florida, requesting they review their procedures and what they're doing in court. Latest statistics show that less than 15% of the people going to court on a traffic citation are actually being issued a defensive driving school course. So we got those mailings out starting in April, and I guess the last group went out last month. Hopefully we'll get some return on that and support from LEOs when they go to court.
Okay, great. Anybody else? All right. We can move on to the problem locations, which I don't think we have too many. I got to get with Officer Gasson about Tarpon. Oh, we got school buses first. Yeah, Joe's not in here, is he?
No, he didn't join the meeting today.
There's a message in the chat that Joe Camaro's left the district.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. Who was it that said they were taking his spot?
Autumn is.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I know I was working with Joe on some of these locations. Obviously, at the moment, it's not a major issue, but I'm always trying to touch on these bus stop locations. And the other one I think is it Tarpon Mall? Yeah, I got to get them to either get in this meeting or I'll just talk with him directly. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I think we need to get an update on that. And I don't have anything for the Starkey one if anybody has anything they want to add.
Nope, that's just still in design.
Okay. All right. And let's see. Okay. Yeah, we'll move into HSIP. Machine, do you have anything?
Good morning. As Eric mentioned, we have received an application from City of St. Petersburg for zipper style bike delineators. We got some codes in, so we're reviewing that. It's on First Avenue North. I think it's east of 20th Street North, but we're working on that request. We're also working on the rest of the requests and applications. And if you are looking to apply for HSIP funding, please let me know. I can always help from the beginning. The HSIP, FDOT HSIP manual spells out the requirements for applying for this funding. And always please put in as much detail as possible. And again, there's a requirement of attending the CTST meetings and making a presentation. As you know, it's first come, first serve. Again, we're working on the applications we have received, the funding and the codes. And John, I'm waiting for your application. I don't know if you guys are still interested in it, but
thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much. That's all I have.
Thanks, Machine. Anybody else before we move into the map and the crash intersections?
Blaine, I have something. Sorry, I failed to mention it under education.
Okay.
We have reinstated our live basic driver improvement traffic school class. For a long time, we've had it online as well, but post-COVID, it hasn't been reinstated as a live classroom course until this month. So that's something new we're offering to meet demand up here.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay. So from the map and what I've got here, looks like thus far this year, 48 crashes involving 50 fatals. And in last year, at this point, this is as of May 29th. Last year at this point, there had been 49 crashes involving 52 fatals. So I wouldn't say I'm happy with that, but it's right there, kind of just a little bit shy of last year. And let me know if anybody has any questions that I could probably try to answer. All right. Does anybody have anything at all they want to add? Anything I've missed? Guess that's a no.
Are we at open forum?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to let everybody know that the Safe Streets for All grant is still open. We have up until August 29th is the final deadline for submitting your applications for the planning and demonstration grants. And I know that Cheryl said that they were working with FHWA on that, so that's awesome for them. So if you guys have any other questions, let us know. We're available to help.
Thanks, Melissa.
And just to add, this is Valerie with Port Pinellas. We did get our application in for the May cycle for, we want to update the Safe Streets Pinellas, which is our Vision Zero action plan. So the data is a little older now. And so we want to do redo the high injury network and as well as expand some of the stuff we did last time. But so we're waiting to hear. Hopefully we'll be successful.
That's awesome, Valerie. Awesome.
Yes, we're excited.
Yeah.
Hey, George, did you want to add anything? I think they're kicking off the ELEE again, right? Next month or this month?
Yeah, absolutely. You'll read my mind. So the 18th at 10 a.m. at Pinellas Operations, all Pinellas law enforcement agencies are encouraged to attend. That will be the kickoff meeting for the Enhanced Law Enforcement Engagement Program #3. So in other words, this is the third year in a row. We've added some additional portions to that program. There's an educational component. We'll talk about that briefly. We're not fully engaged into that portion of the program yet. We still have some time with school coming up. But we've also added some new equipment and ways law enforcement agencies or just overall emergency first responders can earn points as well. So the 18th, all agencies. So if you have some agencies, folks out there, I know there's a lot of vacations going on right now. Make sure everybody's aware of the 18th at 10 a.m. at Pinellas Ops. And Bretton will be sending out calendar invites probably in the next few days.
Okay, great. Thanks, George. I definitely will be there.
Look forward to it.
Anybody got anything else?
Hi, yeah, this is Kathy from Dunedin. We received a spot speed study evaluation report for Curler Road, 251 feet west of Bogey Lane to 428 feet east of Sequoia Terrace. Just to let everybody know that it's been approved that the reduction in speed from 45 to 40 has been approved. So if you're going on Curlew in that area, just go slower. All right, thank you.
Thank you. So what you're saying is I should go work that today?
Yeah, I'm reading the report that we got from the city manager through FDOT, and I think our sheriff's office officer was told, I'm not sure, because I'm down here on the first floor and they're upstairs. So I think they did.
I gotcha.
I don't know.
I
So,
haven't heard,
yes.
but if it's in the city, then I probably it hasn't reached me yet, but we'll look into it.
Okay, yeah, our traffic folks sort of changed their signs out there already. I'm not sure about that either, but I know, it's in this email. So
Okay.
I'm sure they're working on it, but
Well,
yeah, we're
thank you so
excited
much.
that something finally got lowered. So that's good. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else? If not, I appreciate everybody, and everybody stay safe and try to stay cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Yep. Thanks,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.